edition of Heat Sinks. I am your host, Ben Knowles, coming to you from somewhere along I-20. I'm on my way to Dallas. That's all this episode's going to be, is my little road trip to Dallas. Show you what the hell I do in 3 days' time. Show you some prisons. Show you some fast food. All that kind of stuff. So, yeah, about that. So, sit tight, and I think we're going to start off in beautiful Snyder, Texas. Alright guys, so today is Thursday, July 11th. I'm heading to Dallas, mainly just to chill for a couple days. Work has been a little bit rougher than I thought it was going to be. You know, there's never anything easy in life. And, you know, I just needed to get away for a few days. I'm going to go Saturday morning and see my husband at the TDCJ Cofield unit, and really right now I just needed to get away for a few days. I decided to take what was only going to be like a 1 or 2 day trip and extend it to about 3 days, just because I just need a little bit of time for myself. You know, you have to do that every so often. Not too bad temperature-wise today, about 91 degrees. Right now I'm probably about 5, maybe 10 miles tops outside of Snyder, home of the Price Daniel unit, which is where I lived for about 3 of the 7 years I worked for the state of Texas, literally. We'll probably stop by there Sunday and just take a quick look around, and I'll give my thoughts on that. Don't want to do it today because really my goal is to get to the hotel, because I'm staying at one of those extended stay places. So, you know, you never have any guarantees of what time the front desk staff is going to take off, so I just want to make sure that I get there in time. I'm going to stop and do a mystery shop in Abilene, just for shits and giggles. You know, it's like $11, but you know what, why not? You know, $11 back then. I'm going to do a couple of them while I'm in Dallas, try to make a few extra bucks, just, you know, offset a little bit of the cost of, this trip. So, anyways, I'm going to kind of keep y'all updated during my trip, and I'll be uploading these videos to YouTube and just kind of letting y'all see what I'm doing on my little trip and everything. Nothing real exciting. I'll show you what the road looks like. Yeah, that looks like a blacktop road. West Texas, actually, we fell off the Cap Rock. We are currently 74 miles southeast of Lubbock, Texas, in Scurry County. And one thing you'll notice, I don't even know if I can get a good shot of it from here or not. Maybe I can. If you kind of look off in the distance, you see wind turbines like everywhere. I don't think you can see them right now though. So you got wind turbines everywhere. That's like a big industry out here right now, is wind energy. So, well, anyway, guys, I'm going to head off here for now. I'll catch up with y'all in Abilene. Okay, so I'm in Snyder now, and if you look right over there, that is the TDCJ Snyder Distribution Center. They service a lot of the TDC prisons in Region 5. That's everything from clothes to commissary items, office equipment, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I always feel weird when I drive through Snyder. It gives me almost like the creeps. I get a chill. And, you know, I wish I really had a better idea why. It's not the town. You know, the town didn't do anything to me. I didn't do anything to the town. I guess it's just what the town to me represents, and it represents a part of my life that's just, I guess for the lack of a better way to put it, it's not here anymore. You know, that part of my life is gone, and that's that. So, I don't know. But, that right there is FN 1673. That's the road that the prison is off of. It's probably about 3.5, 4 miles from here. But like I said, we'll stop by there on Sunday. I'm not really interested in stopping by today. So I just pulled into Fort Worth, Yeehaw, Cowtown. Sun's starting to set over Texas, so. And of course, right over there to your right is a XXX adult store. Should I stop? Nah, probably not. Alright, Alright, so I'm comfortably in my hotel, and best part about this hotel, it was cheap, $30 a night. This is the fabulous extended stay Dallas Market Center. My bed's probably not looking too lovely there. Conveniently located, that's bright, right next door to the Dallas Central Appraisal District building. Nice parking lot, by the way. So if, you live in Dallas and you get taxes, now you know where they come from, the Dallas Central Appraisal District. Okay, so it's Friday, July 11th, and got a few things to do today. Nothing, like real spectacular. I'm going to make a trip over to North Park Center today. North Park, one of the oldest malls in the nation, went through like a big facelift about 5 or 6 years ago. It's absolutely incredible now. Going out there, drop a watch off at the Fossil store that needs a new jewel put in it. And so I'm kind of looking forward to being able to do that. Also going to try to run by Half Price Books and get my grandmother some large print books cheap, just because she's in a nursing home. Her eyesight's not that great anymore, and her and hardback books. Let's just not even go there if we can. Not even if we can help it. But anyways, and then I'm having lunch with my friend Roy at this real hole-in-the-wall Mexican place over in the industrial part of town, which I'm actually kind of looking forward to. This place is real good. One of those little hole-in-the-wall places, but those hole-in-the-wall places always tend to be generally the best, so that'll be a lot of fun. Going to make a trip to the Galleria, which I have not actually been to since I stopped working for the state about 2.5 years ago. Galleria also underwent a major facelift several years ago, and I have yet to witness any of this. And then tonight, about 6 or 6:30, I'm going to make a trip out to IKEA. I love IKEA. Really just going to IKEA, eat dinner, because I actually do like their food. Meatballs, rockin'. And just see what tickles my fancy. And then tomorrow's the prison day. Yay. So you'll hear more about that as the time comes. So, stop number 1, Half Price Books. All of the fucking traffic. I don't miss it one damn bit. I have to say it again. I don't miss fucking Dallas just because of the fucking traffic. Look at this bullshit. I've been sitting in the same general area for about 20 minutes. God, I don't miss that. Okay, so I've already been told once that I'm not supposed to be videotaping anything out here, and I'm going, it's my phone, fight me. Pretty typical. So here I am at the fabulous North Park Center here in beautiful Dallas, Texas. And probably one of the more amazing things that you'll find out here is, have you ever wanted your own Warhol? There you go. They have their very own Warhols. So, what else can you possibly say about it? So now we're going to go on the hunt for the fabulous Fossil store. We may or may not find it, but if I do, you'll be the first ones to know. Okay, so I'm waiting for Roy to get off of work for lunch. I'm actually in his apartment right now. I'm not going to disrespect him and show him, but we're going to be going to Los Lopez Mexican Cafeteria. Okay, sue me. And then me and Aubrey are going to go hang out and do the IKEA thing. And I'm quite comfy right now, so. Okay, so here I am in Oak Lawn, otherwise known as the neighborhood of Dallas. We're going to buy some underwear. Doesn't that sound exciting? So we're going to go and see what they got, and I'll show you later. Actually, I'll show you on Bruiser. Okay, so this is kind of like a weird first for me. I spent less than 3 minutes inside Skivvy's and wound up with 2 things and spent $50. That can't possibly be good. So now I'm just kind of wandering down the neighborhood real quick, just taking it all in. Once again, how exciting, huh? Anyways, we're going to be going to have lunch here in a little bit, so my friend Royce, y'all get to meet him. And it is humid day. It's not even 90 degrees yet. It's already like thoroughly humid, so whatever. Be back in a few. Like I said, this is going to be my whirlwind tour of Dallas, and you know what? It's funny. Hole-in-the-wall places are sometimes some of the best places to eat. So I'm here with my good friend Roy, and as you can tell, he stole the last 3 enchiladas from me. Yeah. So, needless to say, I got the tacos for now. I'm sure there will be some enchiladas
shortly. Roy's actually a pretty big success story, too. He's been in a similar situation than I was in, except a lot longer. But he somehow has made it through, and, see, he knows how to wipe his mouth. They don't call them correctional facilities for nothing.
So I made it to IKEA and got bath towels, as you can see, but here's kind of the fucked up part of my weekend is that this was supposed to be like a pseudo tour of my trip to Dallas, but I got a call at about 4:45 this afternoon telling me I had been fired. So what was supposed to be an absolutely fabulous trip has now turned out to be a complete douchebag of a time. So, oh well. We'll tell you more about what happened with a CSD Captel when I get back, so... I wasn't really going to finish this video, and there's a lot of stuff that's going to be missing simply because I just didn't fuck around because of the whole job thing. But if you look over there in the distance, that is the Michael unit. I spent 3 of my 7 years on the Michael unit, and let's see if we can get a little better view of it. That's about as close as I can get because I'm actually outside the gate and technically videotaping TDC units. It's not really a no-no per se, but they don't really like you to do that. Okay, let's talk about my job situation for a moment. I worked until, this Friday, the 12th, I believe that's correct, 13th, excuse me, I'm a day off. I worked for communication services for the deaf, specifically as a Captel captionist. And I was called by my boss on about 4:45 in the afternoon and told that I was being terminated due to a violation of the company's workplace violence policy. And, of course, this caught me totally off guard. I'm like, what have I said or done? I've done nothing. So it kind of frustrated me and annoyed me all at the same time because I flat out asked my boss, hey, what did I say, first of all? And second of all, who's making the accusation? Because I have a right to defend myself. And they refused to tell me what I said or did, supposedly. And they obviously wouldn't tell me who said it. And that part of it's fine, I understand, because they're trying to protect the safety of an employee, even if it is an employee that, probably more than likely lied, because I never threatened anybody, either verbally, physically, online. I didn't hit anybody. I didn't hit anybody. I didn't say anything to anybody. So really, what it boils down to is it was just somebody's stupidity. In other words, what bothers me is that I wasn't even given any sort of to me there wasn't even really an investigation or a hearing. It was just basically pure hearsay. Third party went to my boss and said, hey, this guy did this or said this. And based on nothing, they terminated me. Now, Texas is a right-to-work state. As long as it's not an equal employment opportunity violation, you can be terminated for pretty much any reason in Texas. Not uncommon at all. Not uncommon at all. But there is a little law in Texas that they heavily enforce called defamation of character and slander. I was defamed by a third party and slandered by them because they made an accusation and they said something to somebody that they have no basis of truth or proof of. I can go after them for that, and I am still evaluating my options. What's going to be interesting is I was terminated at officially at 4:47 Friday, July 13th. 2012. Texas law says they have 6 calendar days, not 6 business days, 6 calendar days from the date of my termination to have a final paycheck. And I have a feeling 6 days from now, there won't be a paycheck. They're going to make me wait until the following Tuesday. And, I'm going to send them a nice little email and remind them that this is the law. If they violate it, I will hold their feet to the fire on it. I'm going to attempt to see if I can get them to settle. I've already spoke with a lawyer about this, and pretty much I do actually have a case, and I've got a fairly strong one because it doesn't take much in Texas to prove defamation of character, especially by a private individual. All it requires is that some form of harm was done to me, in which case the harm that was done to me was the termination of my employment. So somebody effectively harmed me by having me terminated. They lied,
and therefore I was terminated. It was kind of a cause and effect thing, and that shows automatic malice. And the thing is, they will settle with me, and I'm going to ask for a specified amount of back pay, or specified amount of pay, if they choose to let this go to court, I say let it go to court, because I have a really good shot of winning. And I also point out too that this is a nonprofit company. If they don't settle with me for what I ask for, and what I'm asking for is actually not unreasonable, because it's a set number of work hours that I'm asking for, and it's not really a large number, but if I have to go to court, I'm going to ask for the maximum, which I'm allowed to under law, which in Texas would be anywhere between $5,000 and $10,000. I'll have to, double check my facts and figures on that to make sure which it is. But then again, they would also have to pay my costs, and that includes court costs, filing fees, attorney's fees. This could wind up costing them a lot of money. So I'm heading home now. I'm not going to call this weekend a total loss. I'll call it a draw at best. I actually had a pretty good weekend for the most part. Like I said, the whole job thing's kind of pissing me off, and I'll probably go into more detail on the next heat sinks about that. But it's just nice to get away. It pulls some stress off me, and I think it actually pulled some and gave me some. So, you know what? No biggie. We'll make it through that. So.